Hi, I'm Alan Gwynn. Perhaps you think it's time for you to get a raise. If so, let's talk about the factors that go into making that decision. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi everyone, I'm Alan Gwynn, Managing Director of the Gwynn Consultancy Group with today's segment of It's Your Business. And today, let's talk about something that really is your business, what you're being paid. Let's talk about compensation for a few moments. First of all, when you assess what you get paid in your job, do you simply assess what you take home, what you get at a paycheck, or whether it's a paper check or funds sent directly into your checking account? In all fairness, you need to think about the total compensation you're receiving, and that means your gross pay. That includes the benefits that you receive from your job. Does your job pay anything on your health or your life insurance? Does it pay into a pension fund? Does it pay your vacation pay? Are you compensated for expenses you incur in the normal performance of your job? Are you paid for mileage you put on your car for jobs that you do? You got to think all of these payments are actually included in what you make on your job. But most people don't want to consider those items. All they care about is what they bring home. So let's talk about that. How should you go about getting a raise? Well, that's a great question, and one that comes in more and more often by email or text message. Of course, everyone wants to make more money. When I speak with employees and clients about this, I start by explaining that in order to justify receiving a raise from an employer, the employee must actually be a contributing part of the business. And frequently, employees will try to educate me on the fact that they're great employees. And then they go on to tell me that, well, actually they're on probation, or they've been caught smoking on the job, or maybe they've had too many absences, or they just have some trouble getting along with their coworkers, and maybe they occasionally break the rules. But hey, if they could just get a raise, they could and would modify those behaviors. Right. Here's a list of things to consider when you're seeking a raise. Are you truly a contributing member to the business? If so, how do you know? Have you been commended for your actions on the job? Do you have great employee evaluations? When did you last get a pat on the back for a job well done? Do you have profitability increases or sales and revenue increases that you can substantiate or prove? Gosh, it's always great to be able to demonstrate how much better you've made your job than it was before you came along. And if you're able to do that, you've always got a better chance at convincing a boss that you warrant a raise. And let's not kid ourselves. If you help your employer make more money, you're worth more money, right? Have you gotten any types of warnings in your job recently, especially for an inability to get along with others? Do you get along well with your coworkers and with your boss? Hey, you may not like your boss, but you have to be able to get along with him or her. I'm often told by an employee that they've been in trouble, but it's never their fault. It's always the fault of somebody else. And I'm sure that sometimes that's true. But more often than not, since an employer may be able to be made financially responsible if they accuse you of something that they aren't able to prove, the boss is pretty sure that if you've been given a warning, you're probably the guilty party. And all you can do here is improve your performance. You should be working to improve your performance anyway, if only to keep your job. Do you see yourself being able to accept more responsibility in your job? Have you sought out more responsibility for your position? Do you regularly fill in for other employees when they're absent? Have you taken on more than one role? That is to say, is it normal for you to jump in to save the ship if there's a shortage of employees? If you can say yes to these items positively, then you have a great case for seeking out and expecting a raise. If you've listened and assessed what you're doing in your job, you've thought through the points to make when you ask for that raise. So write out what you want to say. Exactly. Explain why you believe you have earned a raise and what you'd like to receive. Remember, asking ain't getting. Asking is important, and being able to explain why you believe you deserve a raise is even more important. But simply asking won't get you the raise. But in most cases, you have to ask. Good salespeople are taught to ask for a close on a deal. And just like a good salesperson, you have to ask for a close on the raise. And by the way, after your boss says yes, remember to ask when it becomes effective, because that's always nice to know. Well, those are our business tips for today. Remember, you can email us at agwin@thegwinconsultancygroup.com, or you can call or text me at 800-335-9269. Visit our website at thegwinconsultancygroup.com. We post blog entries proven helpful for all sizes and types of businesses. And if you ask us a question, we might even answer you online or here on It's Your Business. Be sure to check us out the next time when we discuss more issues on It's Your Business.